computer, the Google Doc, and then researcher. I'll be researcher. Lucia's already a researcher. Wait, you're the not cool. You're the editor, and I'll be the liaison. Okay, I'll be. Gotta shoot. Everyone know what they're supposed to do. Okay, I'll be the. Okay, what did we all? I'm good at rock, paper, scissors. So now we have. No, I was doing the people book, and I thought. Okay, you're the people book. Rock, paper, scissors if you want me to be the editor. Let's go for rock, paper, scissors. Guys, don't bribe. I'll give you $1. What? Okay, Abby, so let me do rock, paper, scissors. What are you doing? Rock, paper, scissors. Shoot. I want to be editor too. Yes. Aiden's editor. Oh my gosh. Okay, we'll do it again. So that means Aiden versus Matthew. Oh no, what have I done this one? I'm not gonna. So I'm the liaison. Aiden's editor. I'm the liaison. If I do that. Okay, guys. Like, we're the two liaisons. Oh, you're the executive. Have you decided it? We had a minute because we haven't president. Okay. So have you guys don't even think about it? Just be excited for whoever we We haven't yet.
You guys figured out what you want to be called?
Has to run against me. I'm gonna make all these posters and flyers. Okay. Well, we know who's a different job. Here's my title. Okay. Like, no, you care. We're not going to pants. Where's the middle line of judges? Well, we're like Article 3. Yeah. So, So Josie, you should say you want to. I'm who's doing that?
So kiddos, if your job hasn't started yet, what can you possibly do to help each other get started?
Help each other with like things, like what they're supposed to do, probably like Maggie. You're looking at the Article 3, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're working on the. Okay. Yeah, and he's looking at.
For the Google Doc kid, I already entered all the way down, so there's already pages for each group. So you guys don't have to go down.
And everybody else keeps shifting downward as more lines get entered, and that's okay. Don't worry about that till the end.
So does the section
Click my age. No, I don't think I will. Because I'm not 75.
So kiddos, if your job hasn't started yet, how can you help each other with their jobs to get started?
I'm trying to look for the facts about me and Red are executives.
So how can you get started researching ideas? Do you know what to start typing in, what to think about? Start thinking about the things of the executive branch.
Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. Give me 5. We should go in order with the articles because they're Article 1 and they're going to have to go all the way down to the 3rd page.
No, listen, kids, every time you hit a return or it goes on to the next line, it moves everybody down a line, so you're okay. Just keep typing and don't worry about formatting till the very end, okay, everyone? All right. You're fine.
I'm the head of Who else wants to be the Google Doc?
That article.
No, she does. She already tried. Okay, so are you guys Tracy, what are you going to be like?
I guess that's a weird.
No,
Yeah, but we need to be first because it's Article 1,
yeah, I know.
Whoa, why is yours so big?
A dollar store tape.
Article 2, we're moving something Google Doc kids. Sorry, there's just 2 open
Who are the researchers? Guys, wait, Kristen, wait. Guys, we should okay, so here, group members. So they're going to be we're the legislators. Aiden, why are you on it? Don't ask me. Okay, legislators. So you guys, what are we going to have a legislator? Wait, first we have to decide what the then we have to be the judicial. Okay. I'm guessing that they have to decide like about the Supreme. No, not yet. Where are you at? Go make here. Yeah. Oh, I see you. The ultimatum. They're going to voice this.
Does the Constitution say laws? You got to read what our legislative branch says. You're supposed to put into place a system for making laws, not the laws themselves. You have to decide how we make our laws.
Doesn't the legislative branch the law?
Legislative branch, you're the legislature. So you're going to tell us how you make the law. So kiddos, how much progress have you made in the first 10 minutes? Okay. I mean, have you had a discussion where you've made any decisions yet? But I don't want any formatting right now. I don't want any colors. I don't want any changes of size. Joanna, warning? Sure. I want you to have discussions where you've made decisions about what's going to be typed, and then I want you typing, and I want nothing as far as like formatting right now. I don't want that. That's a total waste of time. I'm going to change that anyways. I want it all to look like the preamble does. Just plain text. That's all I want. So stop messing with that, please, and just have discussions. Some groups, I know you're trying to figure everything out, but now's the time to get into the meat of the discussion, okay? I'm listening in. Please do well. Good leadership and good following skills.
And in such inferior form as the Wait, Joanne. So it's permanently the power. Yeah, that's their system. I'm just about that's great.
Hey, Red, you guys just said this. I know you're funny, but until we're totally on track.
About making
We're making a constitution. We're not deciding on a president. We're not making laws. We're saying, how do we make laws? How do we elect a president? We're not deciding who the president is or what laws are made. Are you getting the difference between a constitution and then like using the Constitution to run the government? I don't know if you're getting it yet. Let me explain it. The Constitution just sets up the government. George Washington was not president when the Constitution was created. I hope. Okay. But he became it because of the Constitution. The fact that we elect the president who runs the executive branch of our government, who has advisors to help him. We elect the people who go to the legislative branch to make laws for us. The executive branch appoints the justices to the Supreme Court. Those things were in the Constitution as decisions of how to do things. Nobody ever said it's illegal to do blank or you must elect this person for blank. That wasn't in the Constitution. Do you understand that at all? So don't focus on what the effects of our Constitution is. Focus on what the cause will be. So like, I want to create a system where I'm able to vote Rhett out. That's fine. But if Rhett runs, he's allowed, like, people can vote for him. Right? please understand that we're creating a system, not a decision. All right, focus on that for now. I'm still listening into your groups. Kristen?
So it's mainly like we're doing systems instead of like actual like,
You're only doing a system right now. Yeah, you're making decisions to create a system, but the system itself should be created to make future decisions. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause, effect, cause, effect, cause, effect, all linked together. Charlotte?
I wrote it down like how like it's gonna be like voted and stuff.
Yeah, that's good. So say how a vote might happen.
All I have. Judicial power is presently in one Supreme Court. You're up.
Okay,
We really don't have very much.
so have you said
Okay.
This is huge.
Yeah. And then look, Jeff, ready? Yeah. Okay, so from the legislature, they're deciding to have, and then I do the right. See, and there will be meetings like every once or more a week.
unless there's a big
And everyone has to
spelled
show
it wrong.
up. Wait, everyone should
Legislative branch, you better have an answer to my question that I gave you before I left.
Yeah, we do.
So what is it?
We're gonna have a draft. I know how to spell
Okay, so then I better see those words in your Article 1 as you
There
start.
will be no consequences.
I'm proud of you for having that. What's your next step?
There will be one more. So it's like everyone has to decide every meeting because it's not such a big Congress to like decide on everything.
So now what's your next discussion that you're gonna have?
Like it's probably say how to make laws.
Okay, talk about it as a group, please. Somebody lead it. Abby, you're on task right there. Make sure you lead.
These meetings are allowed to decide the meaning of the Constitution.
Executive branch, what have you decided so far? Executive branch, what have you decided so far?
We have decided.
Deciding how a guilty person should be punished.
So you're just gonna have whatever it's necessary. So what if he never does anything wrong and you're there for 500 years? When he died? So you're elected select. What you decided? Elected select unless you break the law?
We should have it, you can apply.
Talk about it, don't talk about it with me.
Here, you can only be president.
No, that's up to the legislative branch gets to decide if
Yeah,
we're
but
elected.
saying like, no, we should have this, that we decided on.
They don't get to decide what they Judicial branch has to decide how to interpret law. Hey, judicial branch, can you come here for a second? Thanks. You can move all your stuff. Or whatever, you know. What have you decided so far? Now go over here.
We decided that
The president.
Oh, don't sneak away.
Aiden, do you mind coming over here for a minute?
Computer's right here.
No, we need
But
you
do we
over
need
here.
federal
Just trying to
in the
decide
word?
on something.
We're 22 people.
It's
We need a court system for 22 people. Okay, we're just gonna have a court, right? Yeah. Okay, and how is the court gonna be run?
But how we decide the right, run on past everyone or.
How is that? The president appoints a justice? So you're gonna rely on Rhett to decide who our judges are? Okay, and then that person's a justice forever? Till they die?
Can I say something? No.
I'd like to hear from everybody, so make sure everybody speaks up. So then you gotta write in the Constitution if it's not forever.
Legislative branch, because that's how the U.S. Constitution like make it support for the Senate. They have to agree.
But have you talked to them recently? Because they're talking how we have a direct democracy, which is everybody votes. A Senate is representative democracy, which is the opposite, correct? So you're saying something that's opposite of what they told me.
I think we're just going to get it from some, like an agreement between.
No, because we're trying to figure out how we're going to decide on what.
Like a liaison?
Okay, I need the liaison from Doug.
Yes.
Natalie?
So
They said that the liaisons for legislative branch said that they were going to have just a Senate.
So your liaison should probably tell them that Mr. Solars or Robert Gagne said that you can't have a Senate and a direct democracy. The Senate is part of representative democracy. You vote them in to vote for you. But if you have direct democracy, you don't need a senator because you're voting yourself. So maybe our liaison from judicial will explain that to you. That core warning. That's very rude of you. Do you think I'm just talking to them or do you think I want to talk to you too? Rude. Okay. What's your next thing that you're trying to decide on? How the judicial branch is organized? All right, Matt Grohl's in charge, so tell him how to lead that. Matt Grohl, go figure out how to lead this section. Just go talk to legislators.
Oh my gosh. It says we're doing, I know.
So I need the executive branch to come to me, please.
Okay, so
Am I allowed to be over here, Mr. Solars?
Oh, see, that's weird, but yeah, you're fine. What have you decided so far, executive branch?
And they're like having meetings, they're going to have like a meeting every time for
How long
like
have
a
you
long
tried?
2 to 9.
For 2 years, and we're there approximately for 7 years, right? Is the time that we're
So
planning
like
on
vote
being
on
there?
the law.
Isn't that what we said, about 7 years?
That's like how they're.
And maybe longer if people come.
But they said it would be reasonable for laws. They said it would be.
Have you decided as a group that you voted that 2 years is the number because that takes longer?
I was trying to discuss. So like and they're saying that the funds will be reasonable because of our jobs. But like you can only miss it because
But everybody has an equal voice, right? Like, I know you're president, but you just have one vote on it.
or what the
For this committee, you're all equal for this. And then when it comes down to the actual colony, you'll get
what if the power goes out? What are we gonna do?
true. But in our real life, we can all suggest things to Barack Obama or to our senators or to our congressmen, and they can make it if they want. But it's the job of the president to suggest things. If he doesn't suggest things, he's not doing his job. So what you would have to say if you wanted to be like the U.S. is one of the responsibilities of the president is to suggest new laws.
Okay, so how are judges in federal court?
Whereas it's not the cook's job to come up with new laws. Also, have you talked about budget? How we're going to spend our resources? We don't have money on the colony. It's like we do, but that's not important. It's how do we spend our resources? Like, do we want the psychologists to spend some time building? Because we need lots of hands building things if we're going to create a huge colony. So how much time should we be allocating? You know, like everybody has their own jobs, but we probably all need to pitch in on the chores of the colony. And it's not just cleaning, but building and designing and creating and whatever. You might want to put that as your budget, because it's our time that's being budgeted, not our money. Can you talk about budget as a group too, please? All right, go sit down and we'll work on the first thing first.
I have a
Thank you very much.
My suggestion is that every time
No, all of us.
We're doing a, that's an idea. I'm making a new
No, 10 years. We're only gonna be there for 7 years.
Yeah, but we're gonna be there late. We're gonna be
I
there.
put cap locks on for a reason. You can't delete that. Why?
Only one of you is allowed to be on a Google Doc.
He's the editor.
Oh, okay. I apologize. You can edit.
Yeah, I didn't know why she's putting it in capital.
Editor only fixes mistakes,
I
okay?
didn't know if she put it in capital.
I don't know what you did, Aiden. Just editor only fixes
Government,
mistakes.
they are there for life. Until they retire, or until they die, or until they like.
That is nice.
Guys, what's the law?
We're suggesting something. Yes, okay. I have a suggestion. I'll do right now, Judge.
Yeah, I already have. And then the Senate.
Legislative branch, I keep hearing this word Senate from the judicial branch. Do you have a Senate?
They wanted to recommend.
A Senate is part of a representative democracy. We elect senators to vote for us. Do we need senators if we're direct democracy? So I don't want you to think, I want you to know. Do we need representatives to vote for us if we're in a democratic So tell your liaison, maybe she's doing it already, to tell the judicial branch that they have, that there's no Senate.
There's no Senate and no people get to like everyone gets to speak. Guys, they're just
Wait,
So maybe you gotta get their attention differently.
10 years is a bit too long. I know we're not doing because that's kind of representative. We know every time a meeting comes, like every time a new law comes, and I'm representing, and we talk about that law, and if all of them like turn it down, we don't do it, and if everyone like somehow like it, we'll vote on it. But
What's your
everyone.
number? What's your magic number that it has to get in order to pass?
Person, the
You have to talk
and then
about it.
the rec democracy should vote. Yeah.
I think it should be more than 50.
I'll go tell them.
Guys,
Devin, show me some leadership that I don't see you can do. You only got 6 minutes to show. Good. But our actual result is bad.
Yeah, but like when it's that
We'll talk about it. Go away. I mean, you're right. Just go away and do something really productive. You guys, only a couple more minutes.
guys, you have all the people. If someone broke her in 2 years, because we are gonna vote.
So the way you're saying it is weird. Who are you from legislative or are you?
Yes.
All right, so don't worry. They haven't made a final decision yet. Joanna, go back and make your final decision with your group first.
So wait, guys, I'll leave.